Welcome in once again to the Yugioh Fresh Off the Press community, where we analyze the current posts, trends, and forecasts of the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. We're here to feed the endless, eternal Yu-Gi-Oh Market Watch cardboard addiction you guys already know. Welcome in, guys. We're here. We're on the road today in the beautiful city of Orlando, Florida. You know, celebrating my daughter's birthday. We're gonna be a week out here, so welcome in. You know, I could have done it without the camera, things of that nature, but you know, we got to get that inclusiveness with the community. Everything transparent. We're on the road, so you know, forgive maybe the background, the lighting, all that good stuff, but we're here, man. Hopefully you guys enjoy the quality content as always. Even on the road, even on the daughter's birthday, even on vacation, we still get things done. The discipline, man. Hopefully the community appreciates that. Coming to you guys with a great video today, man. Look at that, 1.1k. You guys are the straight MVPs. Our last video got 1.4k views, man. This one 900, this one almost at 1k again, man. The support from the community has just been priceless. You guys are the straight MVPs. Welcome in. Let's immediately get into the content. Jay, I don't care if you're in Orlando, if you're on vacation, show me the cards. Where's the cardboard? Oh man, I'm on the road, man. That's my bad. I owe you the smelling of the cardboard. But yeah, let's start with infinite impermanence, guys. Today is all about Yu-Gi-Oh being stuck between a rock and a hard place. You know, people waiting for the Banlist. They don't know if they should switch decks, how the meta's gonna shift, and you know, this, that, and the other. So I want to just talk about the staples. What's stable in the market? That's what I meant to say. Stables, you know what I mean? Cards that are gonna keep that stability in the market, no matter if a Banlist comes, for the most part, unless it gets here, you know, and things of that nature, which we don't expect, with an example as impermanence, guys. So yeah, I mean, it's just a great card. I love talking about staples. Today we're gonna talk about hand traps, which are staples as well. A great video for you guys today. Hey, if you appreciate, we on the road, man. Make sure you like this video, smash, destroy that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. It really does help out the channel. So again, impermanence, you have the ultimate rares, you have the secret rares. I need to get me a play set of these, man. You know, and then you have gold, yeah, ultra, yeah, man, really, super. I mean, they've been going down a little bit. These were like all 13s, 14s not too long ago, but the supply's been coming in. The demand has lowered down, and that was a good time. You know, if you don't have impermanence yet by any chance or any reason, now would be a great time, in my humble opinion. But again, this is not any official financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. That's what I would be doing. I want to get secrets, man. 60 billies a pop. Man, I want to get into my wallet. You know, I need to have a conversation with man, wallet is around. I'm gonna have a conversation because that does look clean. Because why OTs says 215s, but these were 250s last time we checked them, and yeah, that's high up there in price. But hey, if you want that shiny bling, you gotta, you know, pay up, and that's the way the world works. But certainly looks nice. Impermanence, all in all, you know, I would make sure to have my copies. Now would be a good time to pick these up if you don't have them. Why? Because these are just staples, and they're staples for a reason. Everyone needs them. Only 7 printings overall. So yeah, let's move on to Ash Blossom in Joyous Spring. What a staple, guys. What a staple card. Everyone uses Ash essentially. It's good against branded. It's good against everything that searches. That, you know, it's just such a versatile card. It is, man, and it has versatile rarities. Versatile. What is it, Jay? What? You guys get it. Hey, you know, it's just such a great card. It does so much for the meta, for the format, for even casual. It's just a great card that fits the bill, you know, any way you want to slice it. And yeah, as we can see here, you have a secret rare, OG first eds. You have, what is this ultra doing here? I mean, that market prismatics needs to be here second, man. Come on now. And then you have gold rares, ultras, alternate arts, commons, and things of that nature. Commons are a steal right now, man. I think these commons are gonna be 5 billy sooner rather than later, and eventually, who knows, maybe even 10s. You know, it's a bit of a stretch for a common, but the demand for Ash is always at all-time highs. People coming back, you know, people coming from Master Duel, and you know, people quit before, and now Yu-Gi-Oh's popping. They want to play again. They need 3 Ashes. You know, and Konami has been reprinting this a lot lately, but who knows when the next one is going to be. And now there's 3 common printings and ultras, and get your ashes. Don't sleep on this card. Everyone always needs Ash, and it's just a card that always fits into the meta. It does. It cycles in and stays in. It doesn't cycle in and out for the most part, you know. And if you check deck profiles, every deck runs it. You know, don't forget about this card. People are like, oh, we have commons and structured deck, crystal bees, and beware in the trap trick structured deck, and commons everywhere, and ultras are down now, and everyone has Ash. Yeah, that's now. It feels that way now. So now that everyone has it, you should get it too, so that when people don't have it anymore and they need it for X, Y, and Z reason, then you're there to supply the market. Let's move on to, let's see, we have Duel and Lockbird. Guys, you guys already know the play with the rares, you know, still the lowest market price here. It's bumping almost back up to 4. I'm waiting for that second leg up that the demand is going to come in, and I, you know, am expecting that when the ban list comes, that's when we have the second leg up in Duel. You know, if things get tapped on the ban list, then I think Duel, you know, if Purely's take over, things of that nature, you know, this is going to be a main deck staple, which is, it already is for many decks. But yeah, all in all, just 8 printings. You have the OTs, the CRs, ultras, supers, golds, commons, rares. You have everything for Duel, so no excuse to, it wasn't an excuse to not get him at Billy's, as I was saying forever on the channel, that we were gonna 2, 3x, 5, and you know, we're on our way. And the same deal, now is still a good time. 10 Billies gets you a play set of Duels. Don't be paying 30s down the line. You don't want to do that. You don't want to be paying 30 Billies down the line for a play set of Duels that you can get for 3x down even today. Because you could be like, oh, it's already up 3x, I'm late. No, if you need I'm talking about play set. Investing, you know, still might be a good time anyways, but honestly, I would just make sure to get my playset. Why? Because everyone's playing Duel right now, and that's even before the ban list. Imagine when that ban list comes out and we're no longer stuck between a rock and a hard place. Stuck between a hard, what is that, Jay? Hey, but yeah, Duel is a card to get, as I've always been talking about forever on the channel. Definitely get your hands on Duel. Then we have Ghost, Ogre, and Snow Rabbit, guys. We have the prismatic secrets here. And then we have the secret rares and ultras and OTs and so many versions, right? There's 10 versions of Ghost Ogre, including commons and supers and easy budget, you know, card prices per se. But you want to get the mid-max, the prismatics. You guys already know this is where we're coming in. You do see it spiked up to 4s. Says it's going back down a little bit now, under 4s. You have one deal here, but really it's still, you know, let's see, we clean this up here janitor style, as you guys already know. We do see the next walls is at around 4 still. That's crazy. You know, Ogre still retains his price, yeah, around 409 with 85. Under 100 listings already. This card is beautiful. A lot of people need it in the new format. And man, if a Banlist comes and those new decks like Super Heavies and Pureleys come into play more, you know, like against Castira because they got hit, things of that nature, everyone is going to need Ghost Ogres. And now, retracing back down to the mean, I would come in, just snipe up my copies, make sure I have a playset in my binder, and then live to fight another day. Same with Ghost Bells right here. You have the OG Secrets, First Ed. You have gold. You have alternate art ultras, look beautiful, and commons and more ultras. But this is it, mid-max prismatic secrets. I mean, you could technically say it's a max rarity because it's a rarity above secret rares, but the OG is that, you know, you consider that the max rarity. Same deal. Says it's retracing a little bit. You can still get these at around 3s. That's crazy that 10 Billies gets you a playset of such a great card. You know, 113 listings. People coming in, look, just sniping up this card, gobbling it up because it's just too good. We've talked about this card for a while on the channel, but I want to provide updates because a lot of new people joining the channel. So I want to make sure that they're also aware of these deals. Then we have Nibiru. You know, when the format changed, Castiras came out into play, things of that nature. And the other deck, what is it? You know, Runics and what else? You know, these new couple of decks that can, sprites and things of that nature. Nibiru spiked up in price. Now, again, we're stuck between a rock and a hard place. It is what it is. So people already have their nibs. They're just waiting. The demand, you know, has waned and the supply has come into the market. So Nibirus are cheap still. And yeah, but this one used to be like $1 billion some change, and now it's 4s across the board. You know, so still a great time. If you don't have this card, only 5 printings, and one is an ultimate rare and one is a gold rare. So really there's 3 printings, with the most budget being the ultra. There's no excuse to not have your nibs, and even have a couple in the binder if you want to invest into it, because you just never know. Formats change quick. Banlist comes out, everyone needs nibs, and then you don't want to be stuck paying double or triple the prices because you didn't make those moves. Then we have side frame gear Gamma, another broken hand trap. You have the CRs, you have a clean cut, fresh off the press OG first ed ultras from High Speed Riders. Then the super rares are 15 billies, man, 15s. Even the rares are 9s. You do have a deal there, and the gold rare are 9s as well. Only 5 printings, only 5. It's just crazy, man. It is, honestly, to see this, like, the price spike. I honestly sold mine around 16s a pop, so I got 50 billies, bought them at under 5 billies. So just took the 3.5x off the table, and living to fight another day, because I'm not using it. But just such a great hand trap, such a great card, and who knows, maybe in the new Battles of Legend we get a reprint, because it certainly needs a reprint soon. Then we have triple tactics thrust, guys, from Photon Hibernova. We do see a little bit of a decline as of late, around 60 billies, as you can see here. Still under 100 listings if we would clean that up. But I just wanted to mention, just a meta card, such a broken card, such a staple right now in the meta to fetch you a normal spell or trap from your deck. Just so good. Instead of having to run play sets, you can just run one of each spell or trap that you want to fetch, and then you run 3 of these, and it's just so much more efficient when running your deck. So such a great card, and just wanted to give you guys an update with regards to this staple as well. Guys, don't forget, link in the description down below. You can find our link tree, guys. We've centralized all our resources, the Twitters, the Instagram, the Facebook, the TikTok, even the Discord, man. Such a great family. If you join, make sure you read the server rules so you don't get kicked out. Such a great environment over there. Join the Discord. Just one click, a couple of clicks away, and you're in. We'll give you a warm welcome. Shout out to the Semi-Limited podcast, and the boys out there doing such a great job. On a commute, some downtime, make sure you listen in if you haven't done so yet. Then we continue with Pot of Prosperity, guys. Wow, only 3 printings. Only 3 printings. As we can see here, we have the Starlights at around 550 billion, and then we have the OGs around 45s, the deal at 40 here, and then we have 36s, 35s for the Prismatic Secrets. Excuse me. These were money around like 50-60 billies, but now it's retracing due to banlist fears and maybe reprint fears as well. Just a lot of fear in the market. Reprints, banlist, and this, that, and the other. So hopefully we got another slot right here, just a reprint soon, because I want this card needed for my deck. Yeah, man, I'm just waiting for the banlist at this point, or any reprints maybe in Battles of Legend, things of that nature. But such a staple card in many decks, just such a broken pot card. Definitely one to keep in mind. Then we have Evenly Matched, guys. What a deal. We're always talking about Evenly on the channel. Why? Because I believe these cards are too cheap. That you can get Evenlies around 4 to 5s. Wow, I can see this at 10 billies sooner rather than later. Of course, it can take its time. You have 6 printings, and right now people are waiting for the ban list. But this is a staple, man. Going second, you definitely want to have at least 2, maybe even 3 Evenlies on your side or in your main, depending if you're deciding to main it. Just such a great card going second that you want to have access to. No excuses. 4 to 5 billies for Evenlies, no excuses. A lot of people are surprised. They didn't even know that. They think Evenlies are expensive just because it's Evenly, but no. The reprint has pushed down the price immensely. And when that happens, that's when you want to come in, at least snipe your playset. I would get the ultras first, because for some reason they have a lower market price, and then I would go for the supers. Only 76 listings. I have a bunch of these. I'm just trying to get as many Evenlies as I can, because I think this is just a solid investment. Really broken card going second, and yeah, I would come in and just snipe my copies. Staples are staples. They tend to stay relevant, multi-format, cycling in and out of the meta, and they stay prevalent even years out. So that's why when they reprint, the value goes down. These tend to be great opportunities. Then we have Cosmic Cyclone. This has an ultimate rare. It has a CR, a speed dual Battle City box secrets. This is the one that I have. I have a playset of these. These look fresh off the press, man. These just look so nice. Then you have original secrets, commons, megaton secrets, ultras, and rares, and just a lot of accessible versions, for this staple back row removal, spell and trap row spell and trap back row removal. Just such a great card. It banishes, doesn't even pop. You do pay a 1,000 life points, but it's just such a great card. It's a staple, man. Just get your Cyclones. I would go for the mid-max rarities right now. And, you know, maybe even these might be at a deal right now, but that's more higher end. You know, we want the more penny stonkish kind of cards. So, yeah, definitely one to keep in mind. Then same for Dark Ruler no more. People forget this card only has 4 printings. 2 of them are commons, ultras, and secrets. Just get your copies. This card going second is too broken. The prismatic secrets are a steal right now, in my humble opinion. You know, at 6-7 billies, this is easily 15s down the road, easy 2x. That's why I have my R09. I'm ready. Who knows, maybe Konami reprints it or Banlist hits that. You never know, right? It's all a gamble, but it's one that I'm willing to take because the card is too good. It's staple-ish, is in many decks going second, and this is definitely. I even have a playset of the ultras. Why not? Why not? Because it's holographic. You know, the other 2 are commons. People don't want commons unless they need to. You know what I mean? So definitely a great card. Then we have triple tactics talents, guys. What a card. Only 3 printings still, 2 ultras in the OG secrets, around 56s, and the ultras are around 14s, bumping back down from 16s, 17s a couple of weeks ago, because, you know, the demand is there, but most people have their copies, and yeah, who knows, it might get reprinted soon, or it might get touched in the ban list. You just never know. I think it's going down a little bit because of the fear. Just such a broken card. You have like change of heart, something that goes for the hand, you know, you can steal your opponent's money. It's just so many broken effects in one card. I see this in the ban list one day. I just do. Who knows? It might be the upcoming ban list. You know what I mean? That's why, again, we're stuck between a rock and a hard place, guys. So hopefully you guys are having fun with the name of the episode today. Same with Pancreatops. A lot of dino support announced. You know, even the wild survivor cards were revealed. We're going to discuss that most likely tomorrow, so stay tuned. So I think Pancreatops, man, if it gets released from the ban list at even 2 or 3, you know, dinos can make waves. Just such a great card. A free pop, tributes as cost, so it can get over, you know, skill drain, things of that nature. Just such a great card. You do have ultras and commons and rares, easy accessible copies, but if people all of a sudden need, you know, 2s or play sets of these, you know, the price can appreciate. So definitely make sure that you keep this staple in mind. Just at one of right now, such a great side deck card to spot removal. You know, sometimes it's just too easy, man. All right, let's move on to the next one. Then we have Harpys Feather Duster. Again, one that's at 1 right now. Who knows? Konami might ban it. It might. It's just too broken. I can't blame them. Yeah, just back row. Say bye to back row. Back row no more, man. Yeah, you do have secrets and supers and ultras. This, I like this alternate art ultra from Mama. This is a sleeper because there's other reprints and people are focused on those, but I have a good stack of these, at least an R09 and a couple of more. It's just such a great card, man. At around 2-3 billies, I could see these at 5s and then eventually 10s, and I want to make sure to have my copies. You just never know with Konami. They might ban this, but if they do, this will be a nice collectible card to just slap and keep in the binder. Then we move on to Call by the Grave, the staple that's at 1. You imagine Call by the Grave comes back to 2 or 3. Man, right now I just have, you know, my 1 copy, but yeah, you have supers, ultras, rares, commons, 6 printings, and yeah, we'll just get at least my prismatic. Who knows, man? If it gets semi-limited or unlimited, you just never know, right? So you want to have your extra copies. Such a great cards. It goes for such a great card that goes to the grave, obviously. Called by the Grave, no pun intended. But yeah, you know, definitely another staple-ish card. Many people run it at 1 because it's at 1 and they slap it into their decks, and overall, you just want to hit that grave at the right time. It might actually win you the game. Then we have Twin Twisters. Wanted to mention it as a staple from back in the day that most people forgot about. People forgot about Twin Twister. Why? Because it doesn't banish like Cosmic Cyclone. You have to pitch a card for cost, but it does pop 2 back row, man. It's good to hit a field spell and something else that may be continuous, things of that nature. Just such a good card, man. Quick play with quick effect, essentially. Obviously, you know, you play it, pitch 1, target 2, boom. Secret rares look lovely, man. They've been retracing a little bit recently. Wow, you can get these at, no way, 2 for 279. Should we snipe those up? Yo, that's a steal. Why? Because if we clean this up janitor style, we see that it quickly becomes a 4 billy card. Man, 56 listings. Excuse me, I really like this one, man. Really like Twin Twisters. You obviously have the max rarity. ultimate rares. They look really, really nice, but they've been dumping too. So now when people don't care about this, it would be a good time. Even the mid-max rarities, you do have supers and golds and commons and things of that nature, ultras, but I would definitely get minimum my secrets. And if I want to shed that bling, you know, make sure to get those shiny OTs. To close the episode out today, we're going to talk about the card market card of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. You know, the prismatic secrets. I believe the correct filters are on. You can correct me in the comment down below. You know, I'm still learning, but this is around 750, 8 billies over there. Is that euros? It better be. You know, is that true? We see a lot of consolidation from side to side over there, over in Europe as well. So let me know. Let me know. Did I do this right? You know, hopefully that's the correct price. And yeah, that's the price over there. And like we said, if we focus on the prismatics only, we do see it's a 10 and some change Billy card. A lot of walls, 145 listings, but I believe these will dry up over time. And same over here. A lot of supply for now, but you know, you never know what's going to happen later. Guys, if you enjoyed today's content, make sure you subscribe. Just click right here, click that bell, as it really helps out, you know, the channel, and for you to stay informed and keep up with our latest and greatest fresh off the press videos. Make sure you like the video. It really helps out the channel, the algorithm. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much for your support, the comments, the likes, the subs, man, all that good vibe, good energy. I love the fresh off the press community, man. If you made it this far out into the video, you're the straight MVP. Thank you so much, guys. Man, I need to go get me, you know, let me continue my vacation, man. I'll let you guys get out. Nah, man, hopefully you guys had a blast, you know, and thank you so much for all you do. And yeah, we'll definitely stay in touch, guys. Coming to you guys fresh off the press tomorrow, guys. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for all you do, for your support, for your attention, and I hope you guys have a good one.